Hello, everybody. My name is Marcelo, and we here today to share the gap theory. For those who are familiar with the Millennial Kingdom of Jesus already happened, gonna be like much more digestible this information. For the ones like don't know about this information, I suggest watch this video later when you know about or you kind of interest in the subject like the mud flood or Tartaria. But like for the ones is already in this conspiracy, let's say, we have like this question like when the transition like from the millennium ends it and our fake narrative starts it, what is the gap? And I think I kind of pinpoint I might be wrong again, it's just like my theory. And I would love to share that with you guys and see what you guys think. And maybe we all together we can like kind of find a better answer, like find the truth behind this deception. And let's start in here. I have a this very known person, George Washington. No, like I believe like worldwide. And let's see when he born, so we can start bring our put our thoughts together. So he born like in 1732 and died like 1799. So again, I want to like you guys pay attention like for their fashion, their hairstyle, the clothing, how they look like in the 1700s. And like George Washington seems to be like a Freemason. Again, this couldn't be like say a forgery, but who knows, can be like truth. But again, a lot of depiction of George Washington appears to be a Freemason. So I have to find this letter here. Scroll here so you guys can see it. It's like George Washington, 1732, 1799. And here, I think the year, what they say, the year when this was published, 1745. And let's just like zoom in this letter back down here. So I want to like kind of show like the numbers. So like it's George Washington handwriting here. And here, series of numbers. And you can see like the number 5, 2, whatever. And then you see one here, like one, 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 one. See like number one is just like a little, like a dash. Like pretty straightforward number one, like no doubts, I believe. Looking like this another letter, 1755. This one here was what? 1745. Like so like 10 years later. Have just another letter here. And here how like the year appears again from like a just like a little dash now is like it's like a I 755. So what happened here? It's like change his way to write. If you scroll down in the bottom here, looks like appears to me like be like like 1755, but on the top in here now there's like look at I. So you have like another letter, and now in this letter here, both appears in the top, and also in the bottom the same way, look like an eye. And even if you look here, I'll say it's like I am, so you can see the same. So what's going on here, right? So let's find another person here, like very famous Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. He born like in 1756 and appears also to be like a Freemason. But in this case here, I have my suspicions. Not like much evidence here. It's more likely the Masons picked this guy because he were such a good musician. And say he was a Mason. Have a letter here from Mozart, and like here you can see the number one, like shows like half in here one. See if we have like more. What's here? No. And then like see another letter here, have a 10, 11, 12, 13. It's pretty straightforward. One, 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 one. Like a composition. And then you go to this another letter composition here. And we see the date here. And that to me is not a number one. It's like looks like more like a I or J, 1765. Let me see if I go back in here. They tell, yeah, say July 1765, British Museum. So like the source here is not like say, oh, is this a forgery? Somebody, no, that's like in British Museum. And again, look here, that what appears or what they are saying is like the number one, but like the same guy here have like different one, and here again. So this is number one for you guys. This is another personality from the period. Um, Louis 16. Let's see what he born like 1754, died like 1793. Let me scroll down here. Yeah, he's doing like a Mason, like like sign, like hiding like his hand, like I think a lot of people is familiar with this sign. Let's keep scrolling. Such something here I find to be like very interesting. So here, see the date here, 1775, coronation of Louis of 16, 18th century. So you look here, have like these coins, and you have the date like 1,500, so like it's 1750, 60, 75. So 1775, like in Roman numerals. What I want you guys pay attention is like the style. See like how the shapes of the coin around in here, and the writing looks like pretty much like French. Le Parlement rendu par Leroy. Oh, I don't know. But it's like looks French to me, like nation, whatever. But like again here, seems like be to me like all in French and like Roman numerals. Pay attention how good look this coin here. if you have like a Cora, like in like United States, or say like in your country, you get a like a coin and check it out. If that doesn't look like a pretty new coin. But here they say it's from 1775. Let's go back and keep scrolling down. So 1775. Here we have another set of coins. Now much earlier, from 1775. Now we have 1788. Like it's be like an older coin. One's gold and another silver, I believe. So look how beat up this coin look like. How like the style, like for the border here compared to the other one. And you see like the patina, like the scratch, like can see like it's being like kind of beat up, like it's kind of older, right? So when you come and look at the date here, instead of be like a Roman numerals, is like no, like it's just like an I here. Say I like number one. So like 1788, but that here looks exactly to me like this here, and look like the same to me here. And see if here again, I like another, like looks exactly like a I to me. Doesn't look like a number one, but again, it's like a earlier coin, and how beat up it looks like. Let's check it out the other one. Here's the silver coin again. See how like kind of the coin's worn out, the style, you know. And again, the other side of the coin here. See all the scratches and even like a cracking here look worn out, like look older, It's pretty evident it's older. And like again, is this like is number one for you guys? Or is like an I, right? Looks pretty old to me. And again, I might be like delusional. Let's compare again, like a older coin, how look like to me, like I have a quarter here that looks more old than this here. And look the style of the border they use in here. This side here is more beat up, like some scratches, but it's not that bad really, you know, compared to this here. How like kind of it's almost like flat down here, this side here too, like for like holding and being used around. And like again, like the hairstyle, remember like George Washington, like Moser. And again here in the coin, and it's like the same size, same period. And like, again, instead of be like number one, is not a number one. So here is another person for this period. Is like a guy used to make like a furniture for the French king, Jean Henry Reasoner. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce this, but seems like he was like a really good, you know, professional or artisan, like what he did it. And have like this called Bureau du Roi. It's like from Louis 16, like this desk. Looks kind of pretty ornament to me. And like if you're looking here, like another picture. Let's just keep going down. I believe here is the same desk. Another part of the desk. And here is like this Brazilian like signature. And like, what is that? It's like it's the number one or is like a J? It's like it's obviously to me like a J. 1769. It's not a one, it's a J. And another thing I wanna just kind of look in these pictures here. I wanna just show you guys how, things is old and how they have like I think like go and like touch and make look kind of nicer again because if it's 769 it's like it's pretty darn old and they have to like do like some retouchings and you see how they retouching stuff. But some people gonna say, oh, so they this signature here, they probably like they change it. Why they gonna change it here like for the number one for J? I think more likely the forgery gonna say, oh, let's change this J here and let's make look like a number one, right? Not the other way around. But let's continue here. Another figure, Thomas Jefferson, like another founded the United States. Here is like another letter. It's like SLOC, LOC.gov, where you can find these letters. Same one like for George Washington. And here, zoom in, see the date, 1777. Here says like the period like from 1776 to 1818 and 17. That's like is like a number one for you guys? Or if it's like a one, why he make the one so small compared to the rest, 777, you know? I see here like this one here almost look like the same, but then like you look here, like one like he wrote like differently, and like here looks doesn't look like to me like a one. Looks like and it's pretty obvious like the year 777. But again, that is like open like to discussion. Let's keep looking. Benjamin Franklin, another founding father, and let's see when he born. Oh, he born in like 1706 and died in 1790. And just let me go back real quick in here. Like I never saw like Thomas Jefferson, like his birthday. Let's go back. Here say 1743 and die 1826. Okay. So going back to Ben Franklin, another founding father, as I say, he is like known to be like a Freemason, and some people say he were like kind of satanic, had like the Hell's Club, something like that. I'm not sure, but again, we have here like a letter from the same place, OC.gov, Benjamin Franklin, 1728 to 1783, volume 31. And here have like a date and like they're gonna say it's like 1751. Everywhere here say date of this letter. But was the narrative say 1751? But here seems like one, here say one, but for somehow here it make his one like it literally look like a eye, or just missing the. Does that look like number one for you guys? You have like one like right here, yeah, another one like right here. And here, like even like to the person they say you were like kind of, like this dark side. He's showing like some respect to Jesus Christ here, putting the Jesus initial before the ear. Let's see the next person. John Hancock. Believe he's another like founding father. And let's see what year he born. 1737 and died 1793. Again, like the hairstyle, like same kind of period. Let's see what I have in here. Like it seems like he'd been like a mason. And then I found this letter here. Thought I like was so cool. Like, is it in the eBay? And like some people like, oh, it's in eBay. That's gonna be like a forgery, right? Let's take a close look at this letter. I can open if I did already. No. Okay. So like you can see the letter here for John Hancock. And when you kind of zoom in the date, even they have a like pretty zoom in the date in here. The date is clearly July 7, 783, right? The number seven like might look weird here, like how he did the seven, and here he did like this here, 783. Like 783. Let me look. It's like the backside. Backside like same way. Like the way he did the seven, but it's like looks like just like 783, or what is that? Not a one to me. It look more like say like a V maybe, but no. But I thought that was like kind of cool. And again, here they say like 1783. I don't know where they find the number one in here. And again, if they gonna forge something, why they don't do like like the one instead? Just let him be just like 783. Let's move it on and see what else. It's like another one, it's like governor of Commonwealth of Massachusetts. And let me try to look down this letter. Seems like they typewriting and left space here so you can like kind of handwriting stuff like to complete it. And here saying in the year of a Lord, so starting here, the day of, he wrote like June, in the year of our Lord, and have a, make this bigger. You can see it. It's like the number one, 789. And like here you can see it's like America. and like the America, or is Amer one seek A? No, it's like a I, right? America. And here is the same letter. It's not a one, or like the typewriter, like he mistyping this here. But again, another evidence. Let's keep it moving on. So like for be like in Massachusetts, like kind of think kind of like an older state. I thought I like check it out like some graves. I was trying to find one like like you can see like kind of repeatedly like showing Boston and like description there. Like I'm not sure now if it was like a J or like a I, but wasn't like one. And for my surprise, like you can find like so many graves with what appears not to be like a one on the ear in the beginning, like 1,000. But let's keep a look in this picture here and in this grave. That's one for you guys. Here's say, the guy's name and the year 1727. And like when you look this like I zoom in, that's a one to you guys or like a J. I let you guys thinking and like maybe drop me comments what your thought about this graving here. And I think like be like a good video just going, looking to old graves and check if it looks like one or I or J. But again, year 727, I don't know. And like I think my last person here for the 1700s, the founder of the Illuminati, like really important Luciferian, I think. Like they are the guys playing against us in this role. Adams Weishaupt. I don't know if I pronounced the last name correct, but he being supposed to found the Illuminati, and he born like in 1748 and died 1830, 82. Well, like I think in the same here, like Wikipedia, like if you keep scrolling, I'm gonna find this pamphlet and says like the Owl of Minerva, like the Illuminati crap thing here. And here it says like the date. And the date here, hopefully is not covering, but the date here is one or is like a I for you guys. Even the Illuminati, like they doing like I think the way they used to like writing the dates. Yeah, let's make bigger again. 1788. It's like one. Why they write one like the way like a I? But there's like Illuminati people. Illuminati people. Let's go to the next picture here. It's like a letter like from the Illuminati. Let's just go back in here to see what's things like an auction collection of manuscripts, Illuminati order in Bavaria, 1793 to 1794. I don't know where is the date appears here on this letter, but when we look that letter close, let's click here. I found like a really cool, like I believe, like say, like information, like something look kind of cool. But let's just take a look here. See if we can see like a date or something. Move this thing around. Oh, really? In the top look like, I don't know, like 172. I don't know. But what I found like kind of interesting is manuscript, whatever they call this here. Have like this chart where I think they have like the way like they can communicate with symbols. So nobody have a clue what the heck they are like writing here. So you have like A, B, C, D, and when you get to I, the symbol here they chose for I, it's like a cross. And like seems like they have like two ways to writing, like the symbology things here. And they have like for the I, like a cross or like this triangle. And the triangle to me, I think means like the Trinity, like the God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit. That's the symbol like for the eye. So how important was like the eye, or how was related the eye to God. And if you keep scrolling here, thought at first like this be like a J. And like if you look in the alphabet here, like the A B C D, go like the I and then jumps like to K. Doesn't They didn't had a J back in the day, I believe. I think was introduced later, no? Like when I saw this here, I thought it was like a J, but you can see here, like say like punctuation, Virgo, like so like a comma. So like for the comma, like that was like I think the symbol they chose to with this butterfly here for a comma. And here's like a comma with like a dot on the top. I think they say Virgo, whatever, point. So here's like a comma with the dot on the top. It's not a J. It looks like I thought at first it'd be like a J, but it's not. And here's like the symbols for the numbers. But yeah, I just like to share that. Like thought like was pretty interesting. And like if you guys know something else here, I cannot see it. Be like kind of cool, like drop in the comments. But yeah, like some letter here, like from Illuminati going like to auction. Oh, they sold that already, yeah? Sold for $2,000. Somebody bought this thing here for like $2,000. And yeah, I wanna see what you guys think. So I look, like the 1800s. Let's see here. Let's put it like 1700s. The fashion, how they look like in the 1700s. Like they use like this kind of sock and like a small like short paints, like the hairstyle, the clothing, they look more like kind of fancy, like kind of piratish to me. Like kind of style here. And then like from this style here, going like to the 1800s, kind of look more like our days, I know like it's 200 years old, but like they wearing like it's like appears to be like a suit and look like more like our days than, and from like like not much longer back from this time period here. So yeah, that my idea, the gap. like when like Satan got out from like this bottomless pit, you know. I don't know what happened to Jesus and the saints, if they went back to heaven or they are like somewhere on earth, like kind of, you know, camped, waiting for, you know, be surrounded by so many people, and then the fire comes from heaven, like saying Revelation. You know, like some people speculate that be like the sinner, be they be like in the center of the earth, that be like the North Pole. And it's kind of suspicious too, because the North Pole, like, you know, like nobody can go there. Like even now, if you're looking at Google Earth, like it's all gone. It's like before, I don't know, a few years ago, I remember like looking, you know, like still like have like some show like as a ice, whatever. But now it's all gone. It's like water, like Google covering everything, like cannot see it. So couldn't be, you know, or Jerusalem, you know, like supposed to be like the center of the earth, like by the Bible, what saying the Bible, like Jesus was crucified like in the center of the earth, like Golgotha. Might be Jerusalem location of our days, a fakery, could be, you know, but I'm not really sure about it, you know. That'd be like the center, and but I don't think Jesus would be there, but somebody found already Jesus and the saints. But again, it's just like kind of my thought, like trying to find this, try to pinpoint what is the gap in between, you know, with the old world and the fake narrative when it started. And like these people gotta introduce and take over. Probably like the guys with this top hats here, the controllers, and the other people like kind of work for them. I don't know. I want to see what you guys think. I'm like feel still watching till right now. I thank so much, and I think I see you in the next video. Again, please like and subscribe. And I'm like very excited like to share with you guys like this information. And I have like more much more stuff I want to share. They're gonna be my first video I'm gonna be uploading. Again, thank you for watching. My name is Marcelo, and I see you in the next video. Bye.